G'day mate, back on the farm Mac again. Now, farm Mac, we're going to do a muffler mod, so you know how to do that. And an issue, back there. These mufflers are pretty simple, but I'm keeping all the guts, because it's not a huge powerful saw, but it'll work. It's only making it have some more power, not huge power, but working power, powerful to forward. So, I put it all back together last night. I haven't got the coil on it, I can't start it. What I'm going to do is show you a small muffler mod that you can do at home. The whole thing's been about what you can do at home with certain tools. Pretty simple. I put them in there to line up the muffler. So put your bolts in, these two bolts up here, line them all up and to anchor this in here tight so she can't move. So I'll move that so sideways to you guys. Thereabouts. Right. I'm gonna put the original muffler back on, the cap. That cap goes like that. Like that. Just sits like basic any muffler, f380. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fish gill. So you got the fish gill on that side. Light on the subject. Fish gill that. Oh, there you go. That fish gill's from factory. I'm going to put a fish gill on this side here. So, all you need for that is a Dremel type tool. Just move you around. Today's been about 42 degrees. That's about 170 degrees Fahrenheit. It's been hot and humid and had a bit of rain come through. Just started raining a little bit. Now it's constant. It's even more humid now. Anyway, enough of that crap. Just hot. 6:30, 7:15. One of those little cutting discs, a whole pile of them, and that's what I use this Dremel for. When I get this out, now this part at the end here, I nip it up gently. Don't go too hard, otherwise this will explode and go flying. And I have hit me in the face before. To give a reason why I know that was the last time I used it. It's bits of it just snapped off. So wear facial protection. But just set up a, I'll get a textile, I'll set up where I want to cut this thing, and I'll show you guys. Now where I like to cut these things, close to this edge here where it's a bit stronger, but about there. So do a cut about, I don't know, an inch long. That's it. That's all you have to do. And when you finish, you get that screwdriver in there and tilt this back in. That's it. Maybe a bit longer. Go higher. I'm trying to look for the parts that will reinforce when I start flexing. If I go any higher than that, the reinforcing bend will actually cause problems. So you can go down if you want a bit more. That's all mine do. They cut. So I'll go outside. I'll get the grinder to that, cut that, and bring it back, and throw some paint on it. Right, be back in a sec. Well, that was quick. Got the cutting pretty easy. Now, it took me a long time to work out, don't over tighten. And the reason I did that is those washers, most of the washers. Those washers there, underneath that, the red washers, they're hard to put back on because if you know about like me, eyesight and everything, but they actually hold this and this thing self-tighten, so don't just nip them up so they can't come undone just gently, otherwise they crack. But that's what's left of that wheel. Got the other wheel still here. Screwdriver. So I expected to break it, but I didn't, so I'm really happy with that. Real happy actually. Now, that's the cut. So that's the back side. I hit it with that grind up the disc I just showed you. Clean up the inside a bit. I'm going to clean up the outside too with a proper wire brush on the drill. But that's what you want it to look like that. So look how the way this goes like that. So what you want to do is bend that back in a little bit. So I'll have to put some pressure on that. Just a little bit. And this part here will bend. But then you come back. I can't do it on camera, but just knock it back down with a hammer, gently. Just gently massage it into where it has to go. Just massage, don't mongolize the thing. It will go if you take your time. Now I'm pushing down hardens, back part here. It slowly will open up. It's hard still. It feels like it's high tensile sometimes. It's very, very thin stuff. It's crap. Heat treat, I think. Now I got a wire screwdriver. See, because I'm going close to that, it hadn't really deformed much. Get a bigger screwdriver. I just want you guys to have fun and experiment, because this doing type of stuff is so much fun. You get it in the yard, have a muck around. It's so much power. And it's simple, it's cheap. What can you do these days where the government doesn't screw you over everything, tax-wise, insurance companies? What is actually cheap? Nothing. If you got the chance to have some fun in the wood, why not do it? So, I'm going to do this, guys, out of camera, but so you can start seeing it's starting to come like that. So, now I'll show you the finished view of that. Oh, yum, great. That's off the saw. Alright, guys, I'll be back in a sec. So this is what I'm left with. I've been back in about so much that the factory one looks like. So about as much as the factory one looks like. So I've only got one cut. I had to tap, I ended up putting it in the vise, so I tapped that part there in the vise. It rocked a bit, but I was careful. Gently tapped with a screwdriver here, tucked that in and bent it a bit more. And now I've got the screwdriver back around the top, a wide one, back around the top of it, and just gently pushed back down where it should be. That now it's flat to where it used to be there. This line hasn't not been deviated at all. It's all flat, it's all still in line. So all I have to do now is clean her up and bolt her on, and it should be good. Right, I'll bolt this thing on, clean it up and do that, paint it. Nice and wet. All that wet. It'll dry real quick though. Planing, always planing. Right. Trying to hold that while it's wet, it's hard to do. It's almost dry, but it's still wet though. I put one of the mountain bolts at the bottom, up the top, just to hold so it can't fall. Magnetise, bit, pure magnetise. We'll make magnets power. Start the top part. Only gonna put them in, you can start like that. Just a few turns. I can get these all started up. Gotta get them in where they're meant to be. I'll show you what she looks like. Where you can see it. Don't cross thread your stuff. So that's the main part. Always try and get them in and don't cross thread. Because these things don't all line up. And I can see the storm coming, so soon it will be pouring down rain or lightning or something, but yeah, she's gonna be wet. There she's going. So I'm going in. Yeah, she's going into it. I'll tighten them up on number one. It's the weakest setting. Go away in a minute. Let the tools go, guys. Yeah, the lightning then. We hear bang sick. Now we'll go around hand tighten. And she's right to go. Right, tighten them up. You can check it when it's hot if you want. When it's hot they expand, and tighten them up with the hot, and when they shrink and cool down they go super tight. Yeah, as long as don't go stupid tight, because these bolts here are small, don't go dumb tight. Just get nice and snugged up tight. A bit of a that's it. Just make sure they're all the same. And that's it. There's your muffle mod. If I can get an extra 20% of this thing, I'll be impressed. It won't do nothing right now because no coil. I'm going to test the coil out in my little Neo-tec NS872 and see how it goes. If I get magic run of that, I'm going to try and buy one from somewhere. I know a guy in America selling one on Amazon for over $100 in Australia, so it's too much money for me. All I'm doing now is just check tighten and everything. I had the tank off this, adding a part to put the cylinder back on, which I like to do because I don't like trying to get the boot and all that crap lined up through here. It's easy to put your boot and everything on, cylinder down, check everything, make sure it spins over nicely. It does. It just feels tight. Needs fuel put through it. But yeah, That's gonna be a good thing. Carby's back on, that's a rock and roll. The wiring is part of the coil, so that's right to go. I'm ready for that. Spark plug's back in. All I have to do now is handlebar, oil pump, all that comes back into. All I have to do now is handlebar, brake flag, and that's it. So yeah, she's close to running again. Oh, the other thing I did modify how is I decided to change the pull start handle. Now these come like easy pull setup, which I don't think will last over long term. So I've decided to go old school, so I can actually feel what I'm doing. Because I just feel I got nerve problems in this hand, in my face. I can't feel that much. In Australia, you have an ant called a bull ant. No, bull ant. I tried doing a comedy thing to my ex son-in-law. I bent down, tried to grab the bastard, and I thought I'd sneak up with him. Our ant's about that long, I suppose, an inch and a half. Big button, probably work around. I bent down, picked it up at a place called Armadale. Bit more north, but it's a very cold town too, especially during winter. I went down, picked the ant up, and I didn't realise their abdomen could spin right around. And I had him on with these two fingers. He spun right around and bit me on this finger here. Now this finger still is numb. That was like two years ago. So, bull ants can make things go weird, but it's hard to get stuff to go. So, alright guys, so yeah, pull start. I want to feel this. In my hands it's just hard. I need good accurate pulling, and I think I'll be happy as I pull this over. I can feel what's going on, and yeah, but I will have a new one for a guy. Whoever wins this, hopefully if it comes, because I cut the rope, you need to have the same rope. It's a elastic style type rope. It's sort of loaded. It's very like flexible and bendy. Almost like a lash, I suppose. No, it's not normal rope. So I'll have another one for you. Hopefully it's coming from China now. So you can put it back on if you want to. Otherwise, leave it the way it is. But yeah, that's the plan for that. But yeah, just put this on and just give it a gentle pull over. I cleaned the inside of that muffler out, so there's no crap floating in there. None at all. Now, you guys who have watched the channel for a while, I was going to update the pull start with two paws. Just here, another one there. I got the kit out of the drawer, but the paw doesn't fit into this hole. It has been machined all the way up. So if you got an older type NS872, you can grab this part here, it'll fit, and just change it all over. But these later models just don't have many machined down. So I might contact Neo-tec and tell them, machine that out, but twins, because that's the axle for the cover here. It's pushed in there. They can work their way loose. That's why I put twins, so even though it strips the power back towards the pull start. But anyway, horse for the course, it does work. Hey guys, that's how I'm going to modify this muffler. But yeah, it's all you need, just a gentle little muck around. That'll give you more power, bit more airflow. It's all about a bit more. So, alright guys, anyway, as usual, thank you for watching my mum and grandma. But yeah, have a nice day. Bloody hot today, bloody hot. 170 degrees Fahrenheit, 42 degrees Celsius. But yeah, over and out guys.